It is back to school season for many students, and later this school year, districts will also be dealing with the impact of a new law passed at the State House dealing with so-called harmful materials in school libraries that some may find inappropriate. It's an issue that's really been at the forefront of the culture wars here in recent years. And this week, our new State House reporter Hannah Adamson took a closer look at the potential impact here in Indiana.
Section 2 of House Bill 1447 requires three things of schools. 1, they must provide a catalog of what's available in their libraries. 2, they must develop a formal grievance process to remove books from libraries. And 3, they must not make available any materials deemed obscene or harmful to minors.
We've spoken to our legal counsel and gotten an interpretation.
Deb Lambert says the Indianapolis Public Library works with 36 public schools to curate reading materials, some of which people may not want in a school library.
There are, I would say, about a dozen teen books in our teen collection that I think are borderline.
She says the library is developing a task force to help partner schools navigate Indiana's new law, which deals with the removal of items that are considered harmful materials from school libraries.
So we want to help them understand the law and to be able to interpret it and apply it to their students' requests for our materials.
She says the group has already made each partner school's library collection public and that most partner schools have established grievance procedures, which is why she feels the new law is unnecessary.
This law is putting into place things that we're already doing.
Several school districts echoing those sentiments. Hamilton Southeastern, Perry Township, and Muncie Community Schools all have formal complaint processes already in place. Other districts still working out the details. In a statement, Lawrence Township says in part the district is, quote, working with the Indiana Department of Education to ensure appropriate enforcement. Lambert feels the law makes it very clear what could or couldn't be allowed.
The definition of obscene is very clear in the law. I think that the obscenity law helps libraries see that the majority of what they have, 99% of what they have will not be considered obscene.
Lambert says the task force currently consists of 9 people, including school media specialists, public service librarians, and collection team management members. The group is first expected to meet next month. Again, the new law goes into effect January 1st. Reporting in Indianapolis, I'm Hannah Adamson.
All right, Hannah, thanks and welcome. We're looking forward to more of your reporting from the State House. Meantime, this week I also spoke about the impact of this new law with Chalkbeat Indiana reporter Amelia Pack-Harvey, who recently interviewed a number of Indiana librarians about their concerns.
They all stressed to me that there's always been censorship from both the right and the left. They just kind of, I think the pandemic was a hard few years for them. I think it ramped up these culture wars, and now they're kind of seeing the fruits of that. And so they did have concern just about the future of the profession.
Amelia Pack-Harvey there from Chalkbeat. Much more on our website. Stick around. We're back to wrap things up with this week's winners and losers.